G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. Backpack. Now I'm making 3 changes to my backpack which will make it better for me. Not saying you will make the pack better, it's just going to make the pack work better for me. First one is we've got the pole holders on the back. Now they're great if you're not going to be using your poles much and most of the land is flat, but with me carrying a tripod making videos, I've done what a lot of companies are doing as standard now on their packs, is pole holders. So I've added a loop here and one down at the bottom here. So now if I want to stop and do some filming and get one of the walking poles out of my way, just take this off, I don't have to come to take my pack off, come to the back, I can just take it off from the front. So let's put the pack on and show you now. Let's move that out of the way. There's the first loop, and the second loop is down here, which is where the actual compression or one of your load lifters or pullers, it pulls the bottom of your pack in to make it a lot more stable as you're carrying it. So got one loop down here and one loop here. All I have to do now is put the bottom one in there, put the top in, tighten the bungee up. Actually I decided to do this the opposite way around. Put it through that way and tighten the bungee up to me. Now the pole's there and it's being held at the bottom there. So again, 2 hands free. I can have my second pole, I can have my tripod, carry on walking and talking. Now I'll show you what I used. Simple, easy as however you want to describe it. Look at this. That's about 3-4 mil bungee, and there's probably about 9 or 10 inches in length, which is 22.5 centimeters. I put it under the webbing strap coming down here. I just tied a flat knot, reef knot, fisherman's knot, known as many different names. So now you've got to imagine this is through the webbing, my thumb's the webbing. So I've done the knot up, give it a tug nice and tight. I've just slid the knot around the back for aesthetics so it's out of sight, and there's the loop. Use a bigger one to show you. And then I've just got a little line lock. Turn it around where I can get to the hole. There it is. The line lock will decide on the size of the cord, the bungee cord will decide on the size of your line lock. But just shove it through. So now put the pole through there and I'll just tighten it up and it'll hold the pole in place and it's not going to be bouncing around. So any movement will depend on how tight you have your sternum strap. But that there, your arm is going to touch it because looking at this side without, your arm is closer to your body unless you walk with your arms out. So it's just something you're going to have to get used to. So yep, you're going to be able to walk easy or pole, walk and talk. I'll just give you a little bit closer look at where I attached it down at the bottom one. Just put this away, out of the way first. Down there. So loosen off the line lock. What I might do is I might just tie another knot here to stop the line lock coming all the way off, because of having it on this side of the pole and not the other side. One, two, three. So the webbing first at the top. Just put it behind the webbing here, and that's it. Easy there. And I've just attached this one down here where the actual webbing loops to attach to the adjuster to pull your pack in closer to you. Just put it through, exactly the same. Little line lock. Line lock really on this one isn't necessary, but if I am going to be doing a bit of rough terrain and I'm going to want to put one of my poles away, I'm going to want to make it as secure as possible. But in normal walking, it's just going to go through there. So I've got the option to easy flat walking, no problem there, or tighten it up by putting it through there and doing it up. First one, nice and easy. There's that. That means I don't have to have them on the back of my pack. Now, there it is hanging. And I've made them loops big enough so I can fit both poles. So if I wanted to walk without the poles, they will both fit in there nice and secure. And at the same time, if I wanted to, I can even put the tripod or my selfie stick through that one with the camera. Let the camera hold there, do it up, and just carry on walking with the poles in between walking and talking. Next thing I've done, I've got to remember now, the bottom. Now, this has got a rain cover to cover the pack. Lovely green stealthy colour with a bright orange pack cover. So it's good for emergencies. Now, I use a poncho, and if anybody hasn't used a poncho, with a poncho, the poncho will cover you and your pack. So one, you don't need a pack cover then, that's gone. And two, you don't need a rain jacket. So you're not going to be gaining much weight, if any at all. It all depends on what rain jacket you got and what pack cover you got. So the poncho, what have I done with it now? Over here. Is going to replace it. Now it will fit in there with a struggle, but I'm lucky that the rain cover pocket is the full width of this. So simple thing to do. Full width. Now this is a fairly new one, so it hasn't been softened up as much. Roll it over and shove it in. Now I've used ponchos for a long time, and if you follow my channel, in some of the videos you see me wearing a Gore-Tex rain jacket. It's supposed to be breathable and lets the air flow, all that sort of thing, but I always end up being wet on the inside from perspiration. But doing this, is that all the way in? Yep, that's all the way that way. That's most of the way down that way. Do the zip up, and it makes very little difference to any space in the bottom of the pack. I'm trying to go from the top, and I've got the bottom pocket on this pack. Let's give it a push. Very little space taken up inside the pack. And when you think you've got a rain jacket, the rain jacket's going to take up a similar amount of space. So space wise, you're not going to lose much more. So there's the first two. The pole holders connecting to the webbing on the shoulder straps and the actual tension belt for your hips, so it pulls the pack into your body to balance you up. Poles in and out, nice and easy, simple. Another simple one. So now I've only got one thing to worry about. A poncho, not a pack cover, not a rain jacket, and it's all on the outside of the pack in a sense. I don't have to go into my pack to get it. So at the same time, that also means I'm going to have more space on the inside where I'm not carrying the rain jacket. Or the space where the rain jacket would normally go, I can use for something else. The next thing I'm going to be doing is these things, the waist straps. I'm going to cut a third off, so I'm left, when I've got my the belt done up, I'm left with about 1/3 hanging. But at the moment, when I've got the belt done up, which is at that point, I've got over 2/3 of the belt dangling around. So I'm going to cut 1/3 off each of these. So I made a mark there to make sure my scissors were cut. And I've got the same machine done. So I'll show you first. Now the length you do this, it will depend on the pack you got, the size of the belt you got in the pack, how slim you are. Now I've gone from, my biggest was around about 99.3 kilos, but I think I gained a little bit more then before I started losing the weight over the years. And over the last 12 months I concentrated on getting rid of the fat off my body but keep the actual muscle tone. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, that's not pulled tight all the way yet, so if I put it all the way, that's how much strap I've got left. So, yep, not up to my neck. So I'm going to cut at this point and do a couple of folds over just to tidy it up. So then that means my strap will be here. So which is still probably more than I'm going to need, so hopefully I won't put weight on. But that little bit extra there will allow for the clothing I wear, time of the year. So if I'm walking around in a t-shirt, I'm not going to need that. In the winter, if I've got a few layers on and a fleece on underneath, then I am going to need that little bit extra. So if you're going to do the same, make sure you allow for your summer and allow for the clothing you're going to wear and allow for your build. So let's get that all cut, get the other one done as well, get them sewing machine in and make the changes. And no, it's not my wife's sewing machine, it's mine. It works. Now, first thing, the scariest thing, cutting it. First one off. I don't have a measurement on this one, it's on the extended bit. But yeah, that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 8 inches there. Now this piece, I'm just going to fold it over once, run a line of stitching in there just to tidy it up, then fold it over again and run another line in, so that's nice and tidy and I've got something to grab hold of as I pull. So which way does this one fold? Folds to the outside, which is the way I just had it. So I'm just allowing for probably just under half an inch, 10 centimeters. I know what I am going to do first. What did I do with my lighter? Here it is. Where I've just cut, I can see the thread coming off already. So I'm just going to mount that. That's better. Less chance of the threads coming undone. Even though it's going to be folded over twice with double hemmed, you call it. So here's the first one. Over it goes. No people are not a machinist. So this is just a human being. Somebody who hasn't the experience of hours and hours. Let's get the pedal sorted out there. Slowly does it. Couple forward, couple back to lock it, then down the whole length. Back. That's the first hem done. Give it a trim. That's not bad for an amateur. Slightly offline there, but let's do the second fold now. Second hem. Now this is just a normal sewing machine, it's not an industrial one, so I'm going to have to go gentle as I do this. Oop, don't lose the thread, hold that one. Lift it up, that's better. Get the needle out of the way. And a bit more. That's it. Sit needle down. The metal bit down that holds it flat. Hold the threads, and again we go. Back a bit. Alrighty. I've got two sets of glasses I mainly use. One for normal seeing and my computer one for close up. And I struggle. I end up putting my head down looking over the top, so hence they're up there. I don't know if you can see that. That's the first one done. So let's put the pack on and show you the difference now. You can see that now? Difference in length. I've still got all that to adjust for the winter and summer, and hopefully not weight gaining. But still, that is a difference in size there. And I've still got, what's that one, 2.5 say 2 inches of adjustment on this end. So I'll get the other one done and I'll come back. That's the 2 done. Just went over it with a lighter to mount the tiny bit of threads that was sticking up for where I'll cut it off. So there, cut it to the same length off, and it's just a little bit longer. So look now, I adjusted that. That's better, yep. A lot different there to where it was up here. And the actual elasticated bits that you use to roll it with, it's not going to be as bulky now. I just tuck it underneath, roll it back a couple of little bits, going 1, 2, and tuck it in. And I don't have any of that excess strap there now. Nice and tidy. So what's that? We've got the poncho now in the rain cover pocket, so you get access to that on the outside. Excuse me, I'm probably making too much noise on that then. Got the walking pole loops. So there's the bottom one. Let's grab it again. That's it. There's the bottom one. That one's there. Top one to there. Tighten that one up. Yep, pull it down a bit more. Don't want it that low. Walking pole's done. So there's my walking poles. Put that underneath there for now. Easy, wasn't that? So it's about walking poles, poncho done. Don't need to carry a raincoat because I use my poncho. Don't need a pack cover because the poncho does that. 3 easy changes that makes the pack better for me. So I hope that's given you some ideas of what you can do to just adjust a pack to make it fit better for you, work better for you. We're all different. We all carry different things in our pack. We all carry things in different ways with our pack. So I've got another pack down there at the moment, a little Bergen pack, which I've got pouches added to it. I've got a little fanny pack bum bag thing. I've got a chest rig, which makes that work really good. It all depends where you're going, how long you're going for, and how you want to do it. And that's the important thing, is how you want to do it. Take no notice of everyone else. You walk your own walk. So I hope this has helped you, and if it has and you're not a subscriber, please go down below and click on the subscribe button. Click on the notification bell next to it and select all, so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. And hit the like button, the thumbs up.